Hey you guys, it's MJ and welcome back to Pet Adventures again. So long time no see. I know I haven't really made videos like this in quite a while. I've been really busy. As you guys know, I recently got a job and that job is taking up quite a lot of time. So sorry about that. But today I thought I would do a video that was actually requested. This has been requested in the past, but it was requested quite recently by one of you guys and I thought I just have to do it. I thought it would be really awesome. As you can see from there, there are little ratties, and I know you guys love my rats so much. So today's video is going to be all about bringing your new rats home. And just a little side note here, as you'll notice I did say rats and not rat, because you never want to get an individual if possible. So of course, when you bring your new rats home, what to get, what to buy, and what to do. Basically the whole process and everything that you're going to be spending your money on when you first bring your ratties home. First of all, before you actually bring your ratties home, you need to do a lot of research. You cannot get, and this goes for any animal, not just rats, but you cannot get any animal, there's a fly in here. You cannot get any animal without putting any research into it, and that goes for any animal at all. So when you first get a rat, do as much research as humanly possible. You don't want to make the mistake of getting a brand new rat or a brand new any other kind of animal and not putting any research into it. Also, just a side note here, take a look at Lucy's new wardrobe today. Isn't it super cute? Say hi, Luce. Say hi. She's sleepy. I just woke her up. But isn't this cute? Look at it. And no, you cannot dress every cat. This is kind of just my cat. This is kind of just her thing. She doesn't mind what I put on her as long as I feed her and as long as I play with her and love her. She's all good in the hood. Say hi. I know you look so cute in your little dress. Yeah. So like I was saying, do as much research as you can. If you're trying to convince your parents, that's a whole nother thing. I am saying all this assuming that your parents are totally okay with you keeping a rat, well, keeping rats, my bad. Make sure that you have the space, make sure you have the time and the money, because you're going to need a fair amount of time, a fair amount of space, and not a huge amount of money. Rats as a whole are cheap pets. When you first buy everything for your rat, it's going to seem like a lot of money at first, but the thing is once you have everything for your rat, the only thing that you really have to buy is things like food, new toys, that kind of thing. Probably, new bedding and stuff like that, but you're not going to have to be doing that much. So after you've done as much research as you can on rats, then you're going to go to the next step, the next level of finding out where you're going to get your rat, where you're going to purchase. Technically, in my opinion, it doesn't completely matter where you get a rat. You can get a rat at PetSmart, Petco, any of those chain stores. You can get a rat as a feeder somewhere. Any chain store I wouldn't disagree with, and any store that keeps them as just feeders I wouldn't disagree with. All my rats came from different backgrounds, and I got a different result for each of them. And not all bad. For instance, Charlie, which is basically my nicest rat, was a feeder rat at one of the stores I worked at. One of the pet stores I worked at was a mom and pop shop, and Charlie was a feeder rat there, and he shows absolutely no aggression towards rats, towards people, nothing, nada, zip. So technically, where you get your rats, even if it's from a breeder, a special breeder, no matter where you get your rats, please just get them where you want to get them. When you first get your rat, you want to spend time with it. So if it's from a pet store or a breeder, whichever, I suggest spending as much time as you can with it, even if it's just for a few minutes. Take whatever 30 minutes they'll give you to kind of figure out if it's a personality that's right for you, because rats come in all types of different packages. Okay, that moth or fly, whatever that was, is getting super annoying. Rats come in all types of personalities, so just figure out which one fits you the best. And if you're one of those people who kind of want to take an aggressive rat as a project, I don't suggest doing this for a first timer. If you're really familiar with rats, you can take on an aggressive rat to see if you can tame it. I know that that's kind of a project for some people, or maybe you'll buy an aggressive rat because you feel bad because no one else will buy it. But like I said, I don't suggest this when you're first timing with rats. So we're assuming that you already purchased your ratty, and what you gonna get? Huh? What you gonna get? What you gonna get? What you gonna get? What you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk. The next thing you want to do is find out what kind of caging is going on in the hood, you know what I'm saying? There's a huge wide variety of cages that you can get on the market. You can get it from a chain store, you can get it from online, or online from a chain store, if you know what I mean. The cage, ooh, I'm a burping. The cage that I have behind me is from PetSmart. I've told you guys this many times, but the entire thing costs $100. It comes with bedding and some food that you won't really use. So basically you're just buying the cage, but it's a fair cage. It comes with a little water bottle back here, and it is really, really good for about 2 rats. No, yeah, it was.
Because I felt bad for you. I thought, yeah, my bad.
A second type of cage, which is actually, this is probably my very first suggestion. If you have the space, I would actually suggest the Critter Nation cage. There's cages like the Critter Nation and Ferret Nation. I think that they sell them at some pet stores, and most of all, I would just get it online. I'll put the links down below in this video on where you can get the Critter Nation. It is the best cage you can buy for rats. You're probably gonna end up buying a few rats. You don't have to get 2, you can get quite a few in a Critter Nation. Yeah, if you want to do that, you can definitely do that. That's like my very first recommendation because it's so big. But the very next step, I would say, if you can't do that, is something like mine, which is, I don't know the dimensions by heart, but the dimensions are right in front of me right now. I put them there. But yeah, those are the 2 I kind of recommend. After purchasing your cage, you're also going to want to get a couple of things, and these things are, you're going to want to get lots of toys. There's different types of toys you can get. You can get little tunnels like this. I got this online. You can also, well, you're definitely going to have to get a few hammocks. Lots of hanging bird toys are really great. As you can see, the ones with the hoops are really, really, really great. Rats have growing teeth that grow constantly, so they do have to have wood always in their cage. You can do little things like this, and I would suggest adding even more wood than just that in their cage, but they need it. Their teeth grow super long, so you're gonna have to get that done. So anything wood in the cage would be great. And then, I don't know if I already mentioned this, but you're going to have to get fleece. Fleece is the only safe bedding there is. It's easy to clean, cheap to buy. I would just recommend it. You can put it on the little levels and stuff in your cage. I found little ways to do it. I clip it with the binder clippers. So you can get binder clippers at like Target, I believe, or Walmart probably. And it's really great. You can just buy a bunch of fleece, and the reason why you want to go for fleece is because it has no dust in it, whereas lots of other beddings carry dust. Next on the list is you're going to need a litter pan and some litter. The litter I recommend is any kind of pelleted litter that's made from baking soda. You can get this as a cat litter, you can get this as a ferret litter. They're the same thing, honestly. I get it in a bulk kind of a thing. I get it in a very, very, very big bag of cat litter, and it lasts me like forever. And of course, probably the most important thing is the diet. So on hand, you're just going to want to purchase some Oxbow. Oxbow Regal rat food is the best, and you can also purchase the blocks, which is the rat and mouse diet, young rat and mouse diet. So if you have baby rats that you're getting, purchase the young rat food and mouse diet, and then once they start to get older, you can move them on to Regal Rat Diet. I'll put the links down below to those, and those are from the company Oxbow. So assuming that you guys have all that stuff ready, you're pretty much ready after that. Just make sure that the cage is all set up before your ratties actually make it home. You never want to start building the cage once you've already bought them, so make sure the cage is all ready to go before you get them ratties up in here. You know what I'm saying? Now the biggest mistake is with people is when they first bring their rats home, they want to play with them, and I understand, but rats are not meant to be played with when they're first coming home. For all they know, you're about to eat them, murder them, they don't know. You know, they are prey animals, so they're naturally, you know, they're very smart, and so they naturally assume the worst at first. So is much as you want to, you're gonna have to let it go, girl. Let it go, let them be. Zip, nada, no. Poogie. Poogie. Why are you so weird, man? For about at least 3 to 4 days, the first week or so, you're gonna really wanna just let them be. They're gonna wanna hide, so make sure there's lots and lots and lots of things that they can hide in the cage. Make sure that there's lots of like closed hammocks. Make sure that there's like hides, or a tunnel like this is really great for them to hide in as well. There's lots of things on the market that you can get for them to hide in. You can also get them, depending on whatever cage you have, but you can also just get them like an actual hide, like a little tunnel and stuff like that. But you know, whatever you think your rat can hide in, it's gonna be better than nothing. They're gonna use whatever they can. Sometimes if they have nothing, they'll dig the fleece out. Like they'll pull it out of the binder clip or whatever, and they'll go under the fleece. So either way, they're gonna find a way to hide. So they're gonna want to be left alone. Try to at least give it about 4 days so that the rats can adjust. They don't know what's going on, and you're gonna have to let them just be. Okay? What are you guys doing? What? See, you just put them in and they go right through. Watch. Oh. Go right in. And once you can start taking them out of the cage and stuff, just let them go around and stuff in the bathroom and on your bed, and eventually, trust me, this is going to help. One thing I forgot to mention is also the cleaning spray, how I clean my cage, that kind of thing. So you're also going to need cleaning spray. Sorry I forgot about that, but cleaning spray is very essential. I like to use Nature's Miracle. I'll put the link down below in this video as well. Nature's Miracle is really great because it doesn't have too many ingredients, too many harsh ingredients and things like that in so that it can't hurt the rats in any way. But other than that, I don't really think I left anything major out. If I did, if you guys have any questions about like what you should be getting and things like that when you're first getting your rat, the budget is definitely going to be over $100. I would suggest saving up to $200 somehow. You always want to stay prepared. It shouldn't be too hard, but you want to get as much as you can. But I don't really think that I left too much out. I think I covered the basics. These are things that you should be doing and buying and taking into consideration when you're getting your new rats and you're bringing them home and things like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Also keep in mind, I do have a Patreon, you guys. Links are also down below. I know I've been saying that so much in this video. I'm sorry. But I do have a Patreon. You guys can donate to me if you like. If you donate to me, I can create even better content and have even happier pets here. So I greatly appreciate it if you can donate to me on there. It's really, really, really fun. So I will see you guys next time. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already and give this video a big thumbs up, especially if you love pets. And I will see you guys later. Bye!